Good evening, Eagle, Nick, AUDIT. And we're on a stakeout. You know what I mean, Vern. Hello, Miss Jenny. Good evening, and how are you doing? Good evening, Brian Forrest. We're on a stakeout over here watching Dalton Police Department. Hello, Ralph Perry. Now, the Dalton Police Department is supposed to be over here before 8 p.m., so I figured we would sit here and check it out. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello, Poppin' J. How you doing, Ralph Perry? EagleNick's doing pretty good. Good evening. Fall way back. Nope, I don't sleep under that there tree. You know what I mean, Vern? Good evening, CG Rooster, LLC. No, EagleNick's got to be a little quieter over here. There's people over here fishing that's got kids, but we got the parking lot staked out over here watching for the Dalton Police Department. Hello, Giggles. How are you? What are you doing? Hello, Patrick Hunt. How you doing, Patrick? They're supposed to be over here at some time or another. We're waiting on them. CG Rooster, LLC. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello, KSG 720. Thank you so much for dropping in to give a like. I surely appreciate it. Hello, good night, Munchie. They must be out there on the lake somewhere. They were out here a little while ago, but I don't know where they went to. No. Last I heard, Sherry is in jail. She got arrested and charged with disorderly conduct. Well, I tell you what, if she's got out of jail, she's got to get out of them there woods across the street. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, they have a 8 p.m. deadline to be out of them there woods. So I'm over here watching for when the Dalton Police Department comes up. If they walk up in the woods, I'm walking up in the woods as well. You know what I mean, Vern? We're going to make sure it stays fair and honest. What's crack-a-lackin', Peter? We over here got the parking lot staked out watching for that Dalton Police Department. Boy, the way these leaves is starting to turn up on these trees back here behind me with that wind blowing in them makes me think it may be fixed to come a big old rain. Good evening, Ryan McCord. How you doing? Hello again to you in Chattanooga, Ryan McCord. Yep, we ain't got no coffee or donuts. Oh, EagleNick has one of them wild cherries and cream Pepsis, but I'm drinking it. I'm not going to give them any of it. Now that was another one of them cloned accounts. That was not the real Amy. That account was created 1 month ago. That was another cloned account, so that's at least 3 of them. Good evening, Justin. Thank you, brother. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not already. Look. Now that looks like she's carrying stuff up in the woods instead of bringing stuff out. They're supposed to be leaving, not taking more stuff up there. No, that wasn't Scary Sherry. Good evening, YM. How you doing, YM? Did you see that live stream from this afternoon? Well, the police is supposed to be over here before 8 o'clock. They got an 8 o'clock deadline, so we gonna find out. Good evening. Staying off the grid. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello. Hello, the Skunkly. How you doing? Welcome back. Stick your nose in there and take a big old whiff. Staying off the grid. Hey, maybe the chosen want to come in, and I can tell them that tree busted out a big old fart. It looked like it was wet. You know what I mean, Vern? The Skunkly. If you don't mind, can I ask how old you are? And how about I throw out that old internet stuff at ASL? You know what I mean, Vern? Age, sex, location. Okay, you have a blessed evening. Thank you for coming on here. Bless you. I seen Daniel yesterday. Bless you. Let's see. Hello, Monkey D. How you doing, Monkey? I'm trying to figure out what that is. I keep hearing off to the east of me. It sounds like fireworks. Hello, Brad. Hello, Big Daddy Chicken Patty. Hello, Beanie. Hello, Swedish Moose. Hello, DNA. Got some loud music being played. I had to mute it. Now that lady in that big green truck there, she blowed her horn for them people that she's here to pick up. It's up there in them woods. So they should come walking out of there here in a little bit. But they've got until 8 o'clock to leave. The police is supposed to be coming up. Hey, my day is going pretty good. How about yours, DNA? Welcome on to the live stream. It's great to see you. Good evening, Inferno. No, we don't see any squirrels, but we might end up seeing some popo. You know what I mean, Vern? We could end up seeing some more of them crazies that come out of the woodwork while I'm on a live stream come up cussing, saying, I think you ought to be put in jail. Hello, Inferno. Hello, Traz. We ain't seen no squirrels. Seen some ducks earlier, but they took off before I got started with the live stream. Hello, Steve in Tombstone, Arizona. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, we do have those super chats, super thanks, and super stickers are available, as well as gifts. I don't know what the gifts are, some kind of different funky stuff on YouTube. Hey, it is great to see you, Steve. Nah, I don't think old Steve would be a coward, Ralph. Why would you say that, brother? No, Steve, you're all right, brother. He was talking about, let's check out Ralph Perry. I thought Ralph Perry is supposed to be all right, but I can't tell with what he said. Uh-oh, joined 1 month ago. So long, Ralph. If that's your real name, 1 month ago, cloned account. That was another one of them cloned accounts. Joined 1 month ago. Good evening, pinned message. Hello, Brian Forrest. Good evening. Adam Reimer. Nope, Ralph Perry was not real. That was a cloned account. That account was created 1 month ago. Them ducks is getting chased out there. There's them ducks. Good evening, Lynn Lawrence. Good evening, Big and Bad. Hello, Nicole. How you doing this evening? Why did you unhide Ralph Perry? Funny, and you only joined 1 month ago as well. That and was a cloned account as well who had been modded. Now I hid Ralph Perry because Ralph Perry is a cloned account, and Ann unhid that account because Ann yeah, I saw that, Brian Forrest, but I don't know if that means that they are a clone or do they got any content. No subscribers. We'll give Big and Bad the benefit of the doubt until they prove otherwise. Hello, Z the Prophet. Joined 10 years ago. Z the Prophet. How you doing, Z the Prophet? Well, there goes some of that stuff getting carried out. Good evening, John H. How you doing, John? Hello, Miss Amy Elizabeth. There was another one of them clones come in using your second account. Brian, they have to be out of the homeless camp by 8 p.m. The Dalton Police Department is supposed to be coming over here to verify that they have cleared out. Hey, I'm doing pretty good, John. Great to see you again, brother. Let's see, we've been on here coming up on 30 minutes. I started the live stream sometime after 6. So I'd say it's probably getting close to 7 p.m., am I right? Another damn clown. What's up, brother? Waiting on them police to come up here. You don't think so?
Be a couple days or so. They never do right now when they say they're going to. No, it'd be a couple days and that would be there.
I figured I'd just wait and see. I'm gonna watch right there where you gotta pull up at.
Oh, yeah. Don't get them,
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Got a lot of damn cloned accounts coming in here. Them people created accounts a month ago and coming in cloning other people's accounts.
Oh, really?
Hey everybody, we're gonna go ahead and end the live stream and I'll start back if the police comes up. We're dealing with too many of them cloned accounts right now.
My cloning account.
Yep. what they're doing is they create new accounts and then they wait. But they waited a month and they start cloning real accounts at people that comes in all the time, trying to pretend to be them.
I don't know where I'm gonna go, Stephen. I really don't.
Yeah, you're the real Big Daddy Chicken Patty, because when I click on channel activity, it says you joined 4 years ago. Unless you're a clone, it's been in hiding. If you're one of them sleeper clones, been sleeping for 4 years and just woke up. We'll hang around for a little bit, Miss Amy Elizabeth. It's great to see you. I'm glad you're here. Ben G. Why do I call myself EagleNick? Well, when I was a kid, my nickname was Eagle. And I got a lady that always called me Nick. So I combined the two and became EagleNick. You know what I mean, Vern? Joined 8 years ago, so we know that ain't a clone. Fried taters and onions for dinner. I'd rather have fried taters and a fried hamburger. Hold the onions. Peter Nevitt, what they do is they create a bunch of accounts. They wait a period of a time like they did this time. They wait 1 month and they come in cloning regular people that come in on the chat to try to get those other people in trouble, you know. They try to have infighting to get people fighting among themselves. Hello, JP.
What he's saying?
He said, you like rocket ships. Let's see. I'll find out in a minute. 9 years ago. Yep, we like them there rocket ships. You know what I mean, Vern? That's a long sleeping clone if he's a clone. We're going to have to check that. And
JP?
no, Little Killer. Joined 1 month ago. Joined 11 years ago. Nope, Daywalker. I do not live in the woods. You know what I mean, Vern? I got some wood that lives with me. You know what I mean? It is a hardwood. I must have a rogue mod or two. You know, you can hide them from the channel, but other mods can unhide them. I don't live in the woods and they call me 3 foot. Hello, when Larry sings. Hello, Avery Williams from Joplin, Missouri. JP, you're definitely a clone. Let's see if you are. Joined 9 years ago. You're one of them sleeper cell clones, ain't you? Hello, Timmy Turner. Nope, Jeannie has been on YouTube for many, many years. I think it said 12 years. 13 years ago. Miss Jeannie would have to be a sleeper clone. It's been asleep for 13 years. You know what I mean, Vern? EagleNick ain't had an account that long. Hey, we know who the clone is. Little Killer was a clone, joined 1 month ago. Now, see, the thing about it is, even if they change the name on that account is still blocked. Now, that is what them cloned accounts do. They'll come in saying everybody's a clone, trying to cause infighting among the moderators. Hello, Alyssa. Or is it hello? 3 years ago. Hello, Alyssa. Heck, I got to where I got to check everybody that comes in to see if they're real or a clone. Let's see, I'll tell you. No, I won't block you because you joined 8 months ago, but I'll put you in a timeout if you want me to. I'll bet old Pat there is a clone. What you want to bet? Nope. Pat, you've been on YouTube for 9 years and you don't know how to talk no better than that. Hello, Savannah. Okay, I'll time you out then. I'll time you out since you're asking for it. No. We're gonna check and see if you're the real deal. Yep, that's the real deal, I think. I don't understand. I wouldn't know, Adam. It's showing you still have your wrench, brother. I've not changed anything. Bless you. No, but I've been wanting to get one of them, Adam. No, I do not do balloon animals, Amelia. What's going on, silly Salmon? Great to see you, brother. We're sitting over here watching to see if the Dalton Police Department shows up. They have a 8 p.m. deadline to be out of them there woods, them homeless people, so we're going to see if the police shows up. Good evening, but why? How you doing? Great to see you again. How you doing this evening, but why? They was one of them women that stays up there in the woods, came out of there on a bicycle, but she's not carrying any of her stuff. I thought she was talking to me. Good evening, Tim Brockett. How you doing, Tim? Okay, thank you, Adam. Yep, they're kicking them out up there, Brian. Good evening, Alan Davis. How you doing, Alan? Great to see you again, brother. Uh-oh. Not one of those clones, I promise. We're going to have to check. Joined 1 minute ago. Okay. Yeah, I do believe that somebody that joined 1 minute ago, it was just created 1 minute ago. They're not going to get much use out of it on my channel. That is how easy it is for them to create a new account. You know what I mean, Vern? But old EagleNick is pretty fast on his feet. Well, Miss Hannah, I would have to say I don't think there's hardly anybody ever woke up one morning and said, I think I want to be homeless. You know what I mean, Vern? You got to realize, Hannah, when you get in homelessness, it is very hard to get out. Being homeless is the very bottom of the barrel. for we the people. You know, most people that are homeless have trouble getting copies of their picture ID or social security card or birth certificate. They don't have a vehicle. They don't have a job. They don't have anywhere to live. A lot of them has family, but the person who was most important to them in their life, whether it was their mother, their father, their spouse, or maybe a sibling passed away and they just couldn't handle being around people, so they became homeless because of that fact. Well, let me tell you, in a homeless person's defense, if they do not have a picture ID, a birth certificate, and a social security card, you can't get a job. You know what I mean, Vern? Well, we got loud music. Gonna have to mute it for a minute. Sorry about that, everybody. Them kids going by there had a speaker in their backpack and it was pretty loud. I don't want to pick up a copyright strike because of it. Well, certain music, if it gets into live stream, they will allow it to be on there as long as you share any revenue generated off your content. But you know, you shouldn't have to share revenue off a hour, 2 or 3 hour live stream for just a few little seconds of music. Now, you don't have to worry about copyright strikes on shorts because somehow it doesn't apply. But there is certain songs, certain artists that you still cannot use the music on a short because they do have it still copyrighted, like certain Hall & Oates songs and all of AC/DC songs. I've been waiting on them people to leave from over here so I can move to this table where we can look up there toward the trail. All right, everybody, how is the live stream doing right now? How is the audio and the video? Good evening, local homie. How you doing? Great to see you again. Hello in Australia. Hello, Connecticut. Yeah, I've started checking everybody coming in now. I've even started checking mods to make sure they're the real mods. Boy, you said a mouthful there. There shouldn't be anybody that's homeless as much money as our government spends. Yeah, I know you're Inferno. Hello, Terry Elrod. Yep, Alan Dave. I know you're you too, brother. Uh-oh, I didn't see them ducks coming up on me. Uh-oh, they the one slipped in behind me. Y'all going around me now. Yeah, I'm making sure they waddle on over there. Hey, babies. Quack, quack, quack. Well, look at the pretty blue in that and's feathers and that one. Tell everybody hello, y'all. Hey, buddy, tell everybody hello. They said hello. Quack, quack, quack. Check the color out of that one. That is gorgeous. That one, look at that blue. You're beautiful too, white duck. I ain't saying you're not. And you're beautiful, buddy. You're a beautiful duck, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, check it out. Hello, buddy. That is gorgeous. Boy, I can really hear them dogs starting to bark up there in the woods. They must have at least 3 or 4 dogs up there. I thought they was going up there to attack my bicycle to start with. Hello, Terry Elrod. We are over here at Dennard Lake, also called Lake Shore, in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Hello, Street. You're a massive crow. You know what I mean, Vern, but I didn't say nothing about it until you said something about me. But you're just a little bitty crow. You ain't big at all. There's actually somebody comes over here and throws out grain for them. Looks like these people here are over here to feed them, look. Or at least they think they are. Hello, David. Hello, Erica. Yeah, they always used to have signs up over here that said, "Don't feed the ducks bread." Lord, I don't even know for sure, Brian Forrest. I walked up that little trail. See if I can show you this little trail. I walked up there this morning and just looked, and I seen 2 different encampments up there. There's that trail, and then there's a big old trail over here on the side. And then there's another trail over there by that telephone pole there. It goes up into there. Hey, how you doing, brother? But there's 3 trails on the front here that goes in. I don't know if there's any comes in off of the other road over there or not. Scary Sherry is in jail, is what I was told. And I was told Scary Sherry is in jail, but somebody said she got out, so I don't know. It don't look like the police is going to show up over here, though, so I guess we're going to go ahead and end the live stream. And old EagleNick is going to get ready to head on back toward the Eagle's Nest. Yep. Now, I seen her name on that police to citizen, I think it's what it's called, by doing the Whitfield County inmate search. And it took me to that police to citizen website. And it lists all the people in my local jail here. And Scary Sherry was arrested on the 22nd and charged with disorderly conduct. Now, I didn't see how much her bond was or anything like that. Thank you for that comment. Thank you for your... Hello, Sean Grills. Thank you for those kind words. You know what I mean, Vern. Thank you for your kindness. What's going on, brother? You doing all right? You think y'all gonna catch some fish? I hear that. I don't think there's none in there. Hey, I was trying to catch some of them polies. Hey, I'll be right back, everybody. Smoke them if you got them. You know what I mean, Vern. I'll be right back. Yeah, you probably just really come over here to kill time, don't you? You gotta bring a chair, you know, you want to get out of the house. over here where this concrete is. And it went right out there so far. And then they was different island spot in between, about right out here that was right straight across. Wasn't that the land? And then there was a great old big in here. That's there about where you see they was left in the third pond. Yeah. But what it was is up here on that end, the dam started to erode. And when the dam erodes, it starts losing water. So see how they got all that stuff growing up around the corner? They cut all that dam. What is in here? All the gas fields. All the sanctions they got in it. They got a hose up the dam. So they'll lose water. So they did this for crap. Thought that's the 50 deep. But they could never really control that water because the water comes in right up here on this side.
Now you'll see that little patio.
Yeah. They yellow, you said that little shed right here. Oh, yeah, this is where they had that big shed.
Why did they take it off?
They didn't just talk, they over there and that's why they put that sign up over there, that's the sea fire, but it was trash. It says that it is reserved for school activities, 7, 8, 3:30. Dude, that ain't no school, that is a public park. That is unconstitutional to tell somebody, hey, you can only be here when we think you can be here.
You know that part of their road.
Yes, that ain't right. But I'm watching for the they walk up in there, I'm walking up in there with them, like they got that big rock. They do, they're still good, they're going to legislate, pass the bill in the law and right here, and they have the service. I got arrested, charged with arrest. They try to hide. They can grab it.
Boy, not watching on your YouTube live.
Yeah, they can see it live putting up here this morning.
I'm catching here.
It's happening at the end of the police station. I got 69,000 people live. That's 148 subscribers. I needed 27 to break 11,000 after that live video. 11,111, and that one's all the way across. Yeah, it's a good food. Everybody's saying, why don't you go up? Somebody said, I'll give you $100 to get those rock food. Man. I said, I'll give you $100 for those rock food. I said, that won't even make well. But said for the window. Hey, 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 what do you say, EagleNick? Oh, this is back. How's everybody doing? Look, check it out. When did they bring that mattress down there? I didn't see that. Did y'all see when they brought the mattress?
There they go.
Yep, there come another one. No, there shouldn't be no time limit. You're kidding. How am I about to be your new hero, Philip? I know good and well that ain't William L. Well, how did you lose your mods, William L? But William L has moderator status. Do you have two William L accounts, William, other than Ohio Grassman? Good evening, Bedazzle. Well, that duck got real close to me. I hope it ain't tricking me and there's more of them slipping up on me. Hello, ducky ducky. What you doing, baby? Quack, quack, quack. Hello, hey, Paige. Yep, this is me. How you doing? EagleNick audits. I am EagleNick, and I was the one who did an audit of IHOP over there. I mean, I didn't go inside the IHOP. I wasn't actually even on that side because there wasn't no shade. That account was 1 year old, but it did not stop me from hiding them from my channel. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn if it did say YouTube. This is not YouTube's YouTube. This is EagleNick's YouTube. EagleNick don't type one. You know what I mean, Vern? It said type 1, so I showed it the type 1 I got. I ain't got type 1 or type 2 diabetes, but I do got a mean crock on that left foot. You know what I mean, Vern? Uh, uh. Well, everybody, I guess we're going to get ready to end it. We're going to head on back toward the Eagle's Nest. Just don't look like the popo's going to show. You know what I mean, Vern? They be hitting the channel hard. Bots, spam, race baiting, race hating, trying to cause fighting amongst the moderators. I'm going to have to go up there to that library and go check all of my moderators out and see if there's any clones on there, any new accounts. Just check out how beautiful it looks out here. Hey, if you pay real close attention to that thumbnail on that live stream from this morning, in the very top left-hand corner of that picture, it almost looks like a face of a bearded man. Hello, JP. How you doing? But thank you all so much for coming on to the live stream this evening. I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. Hello, Todd. Get a nice look at them there ducks before we go. EagleNick. AUDIT. I am EagleNick. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, Vern. And I'm out.